coffee every day. Too much milk, too much to say. I drank it all, I didn't mind. Your laugh was sweet, your heart was kind. The kitchen feels too quiet now. No spoons, no talk, no here's yours somehow. Your coffee cup is still on the shelf. I can't clean it, I can't help myself. It's cold and empty, just like my room. Since you went away too soon, too soon. We used to sit and watch the sun. You said forever, just for fun. I thought you meant it, I was wrong. Now the mornings are too long. The clock ticks loud where your voice used to be, and time moves slow without you and me. Your coffee cup is still on the shelf. I can't clean it, I can't help myself. It's cold and empty, just like my room. Since you went away too soon, too soon. I found your old note under the pot. Buy milk was all that you wrote. I keep it there, it's dumb, I know, but it's the last thing you let go. Some things we keep not for use, but because love leaves a bruise. In chipped cups in morning light, in everything that isn't right. Your mom called me last Christmas Eve. She said you asked if I still grieve. I told her no and started to cry. Some lies are just ways to say goodbye, but I still set a cup out for two. Old habits like old love stay true. Your coffee cup is still on the shelf. I talk to it like I talk to myself. It doesn't answer, but that's okay. It's all of you that chose to stay. Today I washed it slow and clean, put it in a box where no one's seen. The shelf is empty, so is my chest, but maybe empty means I can rest. We met at the bus stop, 8:15. You had a red coat, I was 16. You dropped your book, I picked it up. That's how our story first got stuck. You smiled at me like I was new, and I forgot the whole world too. At the bus stop, I still wait, even though you're gone, even though it's late. I look for your red coat in the crowd, but the bus just comes empty and loud. washed it away. But I still see it when I close my eyes. Your name in wet wood under gray skies. At the bus stop, I still wait, even though you're gone, even though it's late. I look for your red coat in the crowd, but the bus just comes empty and loud. I'm 25 now, I take the train, but sometimes I walk here in the rain. The bench is new, the pain is fresh, but my heart still knows where you left. Some people are just a stop, not the end, but they feel like a lot. They teach you how to say hello, and then how hard it is to let go. Last week I saw a girl, she was 16, red coat, same book, same dream. She dropped it, and a boy picked it up. I smiled, because that's how love gets stuck. Maybe that's all we ever are, a moment for someone under one star. At the bus stop, I don't wait now, I just pass by and don't look down. But I still hope you're somewhere happy, maybe thinking of 8:15. I don't take the bus, I drive right past, but I still slow down just in case. Some stops stay in your bones, even when you're finally home. I can't delete your voice from my phone. Hey, it's me, are you home? 3 years gone, but I still play that one message every day. It's only 8 seconds long, but it's where my heart feels strong. Your old voice message keeps me alive in a world where you don't arrive. I press play when the night is long. Your voice is where I still belong. My mom says move on, let it go, but she don't know how you said my name so soft, like I was someone you loved a lot. She says it's just sound in the air, but to me it's a prayer. Your old voice message keeps me alive in a world where you don't arrive. I press play when the night is long. Your voice is where I still belong. My phone is old, the screen is cracked, the battery dies, but I go back to charge it up just to hear, hey, it's me, are you here? Maybe it's wrong, but I don't care, as long as you're still talking there. One day this phone will break or die, but I've saved your voice inside my mind. I met someone She's kind and true. She heard the message she listened to. She didn't ask me to erase. She just held my hand in that space. She said some love doesn't end, it just changes where it's been. Your old voice message, I hold it tight, but I don't need it every night. You taught me how to say hello. Now I'm learning how to let go. I still have it just in case, but I don't play it to my face. I smile now when I hear your tone. Hey, it's me. You're not alone. You left your hoodie at my place, big and blue, it took your shape. I wear it now when I feel cold. It feels like a hug I still hold. It's too big for me, it slips off one side, but I pull it close when I'm tired. Your hoodie smells like all our days, like car rides, like school hallways. It's too big, but I won't let go. It's the only way I still know you. Your friends say you have someone new. I hope she likes big hoodies too. I hope she knows you hate the rain. I hope she knows how to say your name. I wonder if you think of me when the night gets cold and you can't sleep. Your hoodie smells like all our days, like late nights, like summer haze. It's too big, but I won't let go. It's the only way I still know you. The elbow is torn, the zip is broke, but I still wear it when I feel alone. My sister says that thing is old, but she don't know what it holds. We give our hearts in simple things, a hoodie, a cup, a pair of rings. They keep us warm when love is gone. They tell the story when we move on. Last spring I put it in a box with other things I couldn't stop. I taped it shut and wrote to keep, but I took it out when I couldn't sleep. Some things aren't made to be stored, they're made to be loved and worn. Your hoodie is worn, the sleeves are thin, but I still feel you sleeping in. If love is gone, then tell me why. Your hoodie makes me want to cry. Today I gave it to the thrift store guy. I didn't cry, but I said goodbye. I walked out lighter, but not alone, because your warmth was in my bones. left with my laugh and my light. I stood on the step till my feet went numb, waiting for someone to make me some. I knocked on doors that weren't my own, looking for a place to be known. But the key was under the mat the whole time. Imagine that I was standing on top of home, thinking I was all alone. The key was under the mat, and I'm finally where I'm at. I called friends, I called your mom, asked do you know where I belong. They said we love you, soft and kind, but they couldn't give me back my mind. I slept in cars, I slept on floors, forgot that I had my own doors. But the key was under the mat the whole time. Imagine that I was standing on top of home, thinking I was all alone. The key was under the mat, and I'm finally where I'm at. One night I was so tired of cold, I sat down and I was bold. I lifted the mat just to cry, and saw the silver catching light. We look so far for what's so near. We run from love because of fear. But home isn't in a place or face, it's the quiet that you learn to embrace. I opened the door and it was me, not perfect but messily free. The dishes were dirty, the bed not made, but it was mine and I stayed. I don't need you to let me in. I had the key through thick and thin. 'Cause the key was under the mat. I see that now, imagine that I was never lost, just looking out when all I needed was to look down. The key was under the mat, and I'm so glad I found that. I keep a spare with my best friend, but I don't leave myself again. The mat is worn, the key is scratched, but my door, my heart is finally latched to me. After you left, my curtain stayed closed, dark for months. That's how it goes. I forgot how mornings could feel, like something soft, like something real. Today a crack of sun came through, and I didn't turn away from you. Morning light on my floor again, warm and gold where you had been. I thought I'd live in night forever, but morning light says not yet, not yet. coffee just for one. Sat where we used to watch the sun. It tasted wrong, but I drank it slow. First time I didn't let it go. The chair is empty, but I'm not. I'm learning how to fill the spot. Morning light on my floor again. Warm and gold where you had been. I thought I'd live the night forever, but morning light says not yet, not yet. I opened the window, let air come in. Heard kids laugh, heard life begin. The world was moving and so was I. Small steps, but I could try. Grief is a room with no door, until one day you find the floor is not a trap. It's just a start to walk again with your whole heart. I found your letter in a book. Said be happy with one last look. I cried, but not the way before. This time I cried and opened the door. You wouldn't want me in the dark. You'd want me to feel this new spark. Morning light on my face again. Warm and gold, and I'm not afraid. I carried the night, now I'll carry the day. Morning light says you're okay. You're okay. The curtains are open, wide and bright. I sleep now through the whole night. If you can see me, I hope you know your love taught me how to let light grow. I packed your things in a cardboard box. Your books, your shirts, your old blue socks. Wrote to donate with a shaking hand. Didn't think I'd understand, but everything I gave away made a little room for a new day. I have a new address for my heart. It's not with you, but it's a start. The key is mine, the door is wide. There's space inside for my whole life. The movers came on a Tuesday blue. I watched them carry pieces of you out to the truck, down the drive, and for the first time I felt alive. Empty rooms echo at first, but then they learn your laugh, your words. I have a new address for my heart. It's not with you, but it's a start. The key is mine, the door is wide, there's space inside for my whole life. I painted the walls a color you'd hate, bright yellow called brand new day. You like gray, you liked it small. I like how the sun hits every wall. We think love is in the things we keep, but sometimes love is what we release to make a home inside our chest, where we can finally rest. A friend came by with pizza and wine. We sat on the floor, 7 to 9. We talked about books, not about you. And I realized the sky was new. The night came, but I wasn't scared. Your memory was there, but it wasn't hard. I have a new address for my heart. It's not with you, but it's a start. The key is mine, the door is wide, there's love inside for my whole life. If you sent a letter, it would come back, not at this address, in quiet black. But I'd smile because I'd know I'm finally home, and I'm ready to grow. Winter in my chest lasted years. Frost on my words, ice on my tears. I told myself that's just how it is. After love leaves, nothing lives. But then I saw a green shoot grow right through the sidewalk, soft and slow. This is my second spring. After all the cold I can feel again. My heart was snow, now it's melting, making room for second spring. I met someone at the coffee shop. She spilled her tea, I helped her mop. She laughed, and it wasn't your laugh, but it made my winter crack in half. I didn't look for you in her face, I just liked her kind of grace. This is my second spring. After all the cold I can feel again. My heart was snow, now it's melting, making room for second spring. We walk slow, we don't rush the bloom. She knows I carry an old room with your name carved in the wall, but she brings flowers for the hall. Old love is empty, erased by new. It's the soil that it grows through. You are my winter, deep and true. She is my spring, making me new. I still keep your photo in a box, but it doesn't make my whole world stop. I look at it and say, thank you. Then I go live the day through. Healing isn't forgetting your name, it's saying it without the pain. This is my second spring. After all the cold, I can love again. My heart was snow, now it's green again. Thank you for my second spring. If you're somewhere, I hope you see the way your love still lives in me. Not as winter, but as the rain that helped my second spring begin. We planned a garden, you and I, tomatoes, roses, summer sky. We picked the seeds on a Sunday drive, but we never made it to July. The pot stayed empty on the step, but something grew there in the end. There's a garden we didn't plant, wild and green and free. No rose, no plants, just what could be. I walk there now and I can see the garden we didn't plant grew me. After you left, I didn't water. The dirt stayed dry, I couldn't bother. But rain came down when I wasn't looking, and small green things started pushing. Life doesn't wait for our hands, it finds a way to understand. There's a garden we didn't plant, wild and green and free. No rose, no plants, just what could be. I walk there now and I can see the garden we didn't plant grew me. Now there's mint where you would have sat. Bees come by and talk like that. I don't pick the flowers, I let them be. They don't need me to be what we dreamed. Not every dream needs to come true for something good to grow in you. We are the garden, me and you, even when we don't follow through. A kid next door picked a flower today. I said, it's okay, they grow that way. She smiled and said, it's for my mom. And I felt you there, then you were gone. Love leaves seeds we never see, until one day there's a whole tree. There's a garden we didn't plant, wild and green and free. I don't miss the one we planned, I love the one that grew in me. If you ever walk by this place, you'll see it's not an empty space. It's full of life we didn't know, because sometimes letting go is how we grow. when you left, the sound went out, and I didn't know what I was about. Silence was all I had for years. I thought it was made of my fears, but now I can hear myself again. A small voice, but it's my friend. It says good morning, soft and clear. I can hear myself again. I'm here. I used to ask, what would you do? For every choice I'd ask you to. I lost my taste, my favorite song. I gave my whole self to belong. But now I'm asking, what do I like? And the answer doesn't feel like a fight. And now I can hear myself again. A small voice, but it's my friend. It says try this and rest now. I can hear myself again. And how? I bought paint, I made a mess. Blue on my hands, dirty on my waist. You hated art, said what's the point? Now my living room is a joint. We give so much to make love stay. We forget our own words along the way. But when they go and we're alone, we find a voice that's all our own. I went to dinner by myself, ordered cake, put you on the shelf. The waiter smiled, said, just one? I said yes, and it's the fun one. I clinked to my glass to no one there, but I was toasting to my own care. 'Cause now I can hear myself again, loud and clear. She's my best friend. She says you're home, you're safe, you're free. I can hear myself, and she sounds like me. If love comes back, it'll find me whole. Not an echo, but a full soul. And if it doesn't, that's okay. I like the sound of my own day. You left in March, the ground was cold. I didn't know what to hold, so I took your old t-shirt, cut it thin, and buried it where flowers begin. People said that's not how you grieve, but I didn't want to just leave. I planted you last spring where the sun could find everything. Now there's green where you used to be. Not you, but something that grew from me. April came and nothing showed, just dirt and rain and a road. I thought I made a big mistake, that some things just couldn't break. But underground things move slow, roots take time when they let go. I planted you last spring where the sun could find everything. Now there's green where you used to be. Not you, but something that grew from me. What a shoot, tiny and shy. I cried, but I didn't know why. It wasn't you, but it was new, and it was reaching for the blue. Love doesn't end, it just changes form, from a person to a place to be warm. You were my winter, now you're my tree, growing up tall and growing me. June came and it had your name. Wildflowers, not the same, yellow and free all over the yard. The most beautiful thing that was hard. I sit there now with my tea and talk to what you helped me be. I planted you last spring, and now my whole world's blooming. Not you, but because of you, I grew something true. If you can see it, I hope you smile at the way your love grew wild. I'm not sad when I say your name, I'm just grateful you came, and that I planted you last spring. I lived on the dark side of the street, where all the lamps were broke.
I kept my windows closed up tight, so no one saw me choke.
I lived
right across from you, in a house that felt too big. I talked to walls, they talked back too. We both knew how to hide.
But I saw your light on late at night,
and I saw yours burning just as bright.
We were two sides of the same street, hurting alone but close to meet. Now your light hits my window pane, and mine finds yours through all the pain.
I started walking my dog at dawn just to pass your gate. We started growing flowers then, like you were trying to be late.
We waved once, then twice, then three. No words, just coffee in our hands.
Two broken people drinking slow,
learning how to understand.
Some bridges aren't made of stone, they're made of good mornings said alone.
We were two sides of the same street, hurting alone but close to me. Now your hand fits in my hand, and we walk the middle. We understand.
You told me you were scared to start.
You said me too,
and took my heart.
Not to fix but to hold,
not to change
but to be told you're home. Now we live in one house, not two.
The street is quiet, the lamps are new.
Your side and my side made one road,
and every step feels like I'm home.
We were two sides of the same street, hurting alone. Now we're complete.
Your light and mine make morning
come to sight.
My first chapter ended bad, with tears and doors that closed. I put the pen down, said I'm done. Nothing left in prose.
My book had pages torn in half by someone who didn't stay. I hid it high upon a shelf and threw the key away.
Then you came with your own torn book,
and I saw mine in your hands too. Let's write the book we co-wrote, not perfect but ours to hold. No erasing, just starting new. Your page, my page, making it true.
You wrote hello in the margin space
where I had written
alone. I wrote okay right under that.
First time I didn't feel like stone.
We don't write fast, we write it slow. One word a day, then let it go. You cross my T's, I dot your I's. We're learning how to revise. Our old books taught us how to hurt.
This one is teaching us our worth. Let's write the book we co-wrote, not perfect but ours to hold. No erasing, just starting new. Your page, my page, making it true.
You read my sad parts out loud.
You didn't run, you made me proud.
You said this part made you, and I
love the story it brought me to.
Now our book sits by the bed,
half full but
not with dread.
We add a line before we sleep.
Some are silly,
some go deep. We're still writing the book we co-wrote.
Every day
a line of hope,
no ending yet.
And that's okay, we'll write to be continued every day.
Turn the page
with me
always.
Always. The storm took my house last year, not with rain, but with a man
who promised sun and brought the fear.
I forgot how to make a plan.
My storm was quiet, slow and cold. She left on a Tuesday, took the gold. Not rings or cash, but all my light. I didn't sleep for 40 nights.
I boarded up my heart with wood.
I thought alone is all I could.
But after the storm played us wrong, we found shelter in a new song. Not the same storm, but the same rain taught us how to build again.
I saw you fixing your fence one day
with shaky hands, and yesterday
I brought my hammer, said need help.
You said only if you're by yourself. We didn't talk about the wind, we talked about nails and where to begin. You held the board, I swung it true. Two storms made something new.
We didn't rush to call it love.
We called it safe and good enough. But after the storm played us wrong, we found shelter in a new song. Your hand in mine feels like a roof, strong enough to hold the truth. You don't fix my broken parts.
You sit with me inside the dark
Until the dark don't feel so long,
and we remember
our own song.
Now we watch the weather too,
But we don't run like we used to.
we make tea when the clouds roll in,
And count the times we get to begin. After the storm played us wrong,
we learned how to be sheltered,
to be strong. Not because storms won't come again,
but because now we face them as friends,
as more,
as more,
as more,
as home.
as home.
I was lost with no road signs, going in circles all the time. My phone was dead, my heart was too. I didn't know which way was true.
I had a map, but it was old, led to places that felt cold.
I followed it 'cause I was scared to draw a line that wasn't shared.
Then I saw you at the crossroad,
with your own lost heavy load.
Let's draw the map we made together. No north, no south, just going better. Your road and mine can meet right here, and we'll get lost, but without the fear.
You said I like roads with trees,
I said,
I like roads by the sea.
so we drew one that had both,
and promised that on our growth. We took a wrong turn yesterday,
ended up where kids still play.
we sat on swings and laughed till night.
Got lost and it felt right.
Old maps show where we've been,
New ones show where we begin. Let's follow the map we made together. Every wrong turn makes it better. Your hand in mine, the way is clear. Not because it's straight, but because you're here. You don't tell me where to go,
you ask me where do you want to go.
and that's the road I wanna take.
The one we choose, the one we make.
We don't know where we'll end up yet,
but my heart's not filled with regret.
'cause every mile with you feels true.
Even when we haven't got a clue.
We're still drawing the map we made together in pencil, so we can change the weather. Your name next to mine on it. page. This is our map. This is our age. Where to next?
Anywhere,
as long as we get lost there together. You moved out years ago, 3rd floor. Took your books, but not the core. You left one lamp on by the bed, just in case, was all you said.
I kept it on, I don't know why. Paid the bill, watched months go by. It was dumb, it cost too much, but it felt like your kind of touch.
I told myself he's not coming back. I told myself she's moved on from that. But the light you left on kept me warm through every night, through every storm.
It said
Maybe when I said no more, the light you left on kept the door.
I dated some, they saw the lamp, asked who's that for in my dark flat.
I said a friend who lost the key,
But we both knew it was me.
I drove past once, saw it glow.
3rd floor, the only one I know.
I didn't stop, but I slowed down.
Your light was the safest thing in town. Some lights aren't for seeing clear,
they're for saying I'm still here. And the light you left on brought me home through every doubt I had grown. I knocked soft, you opened wide. The light you left on was still inside.
you said I never turned it off.
I said I never left, I was lost.
And we laughed and we cried.
In that little light, we came alive.
Now we have 2 lamps, not one.
Yours and mine, when day is done.
We turn them off together now.
No more, just in case. Just wow. The light we leave on is for us. No more waiting, no more fuss. It says we're home, we're not alone. The light we leave on is our own good night.